What's up, guys, and welcome back to WTF Sports. We're going to head right into an NFC East record prediction video, so let's just get right into it.
All right, and like Mason said, we're doing an NFC East record prediction pertaining to the Giants, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Commanders. Honestly, one of the most interesting divisions, I want to say, currently this season, because it has one of the most exciting rookie QBs from last year, the Super Bowl champs, whatever the Cowboys are trying to be, and the Giants, who I think look promising. So let's jump into how they did last year compared to our predictions. And we went about 2-2 again this year. You know, not great, not phenomenal. That's for sure. Eagles, we were very low on them, to be fully honest. We had them going 14-3, or we had them going 9-8, and they went 14-3 and won the Super Bowl. Unfortunate. If you watch our video back from last year, we were hating on the Eagles a lot. That being said, I still think Jalen Hurts is mediocre to average.
I would agree.
I don't think he's the best in the league, or even top 10. Maybe 11,
I agree.
not top 10.
I 100% agree.
Oh, yeah. Mason, I'll let you take over.
I think he's top 10. I think he's top 10.
Yeah.
I think he's top 10. I'd say he's top 10, but I don't think he's
top 7.
Top 5.
Not top 5. Anyways, we're getting hooked up on the Eagles. Mason, you want to cover the Giants or some other team?
Yeah, the Giants went 3-14. We predicted 5-12, so we were actually a little too generous with them.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I know, it's sort of crazy. You know, you'd think, maybe they would get at least 5.
Yeah,
at least 5.
That's rough. We forgot Daniel Jones, their quarterback.
Yep, and then the Commanders severely outperformed what we thought they were going to be. Mostly because it was like new head coach, new quarterback. Team wasn't good before, so it can't be good here.
It's one of those rare scenarios where it somehow does turn around in a year, like the Texans had with Stroud. You just don't see it, but when it happens, it's great. It's fun to watch. And then a team, I don't know.
Fun to watch.
I don't know why we were generous to them. I don't know why they'd ever deserve that.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, we had them going 10-7. They went 7.
Because they had Dak. They were okay with Dak, and they were okay with Dak.
I think it was because I had CD on my fantasy team.
Okay.
I had CD on the fantasy team, so I had to give him going good. But let's jump into the big offseason changes this year. And now, most of these teams, most of these teams have had a pretty interesting offseason, to say the least. The Eagles, most of their starters, like their key offensive guys, are still there, which is great. That's what they want. However, their defense has been shaken up a bit.
Their defense? Yeah, they lost a lot of trench dudes, but I think they're going to be okay.
They're still going to lock down.
They lost Josh Sweats, but I think they're still going to be.
Yeah. And Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's a big part of their offense, though. He's gone.
Yeah. They were doing fine with. They were doing fine before too, so I don't think that they're hurting at the offensive coordinator position either. Because Sirianni will find somebody else.
Yeah, they'll be fine. And then, the Giants. Yeah. I think the Giants have had a great offseason. Truthfully, they had a really solid draft, if not a really good draft. They signed a lot of defensive guys in areas they were struggling. Last season too. McKinney's coming, or no, he got signed. Did the Giants sign him, or did the Packers sign him? McKinney.
The Packers had McKinney. They traded for him, I thought.
From the Giants?
Yeah, that was last season.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Never mind. They don't have McKinney.
They had him last season.
Yeah, I was thinking the wrong thing. But yeah, there's still. Most of the stuff that went wrong last season, aka Daniel Jones, is gone. Right? They still have Sexy Dexy. They still have Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors is going to be a great guy to build with, and.
Yes, you just hope that, you get the right quarterback to throw to him.
Which,
hopefully Jackson Dart's that guy.
Yeah, and if he's not, at least they'll have some kind of entertainment in Jameis Winston or Mr. Unlimited for the next season.
Yeah, they got 2 goofballs up there.
It's actually kind of awesome. And I think, Dart's having a solid preseason, so I'm hoping he can come out and show it. Because I think it's it's a fun story because everyone's like, oh, he's not the greatest, but if he comes out and ends up just being this elite, very just gets the job done kind of quarterback, that's what I want to see. And then I'll cover the bottom too, Mason. So I've done the top.
Yeah.
Thinking the Cowboys got.
See, Brody wanted to put emphasis on the Fs and more offensive weapons than the Commanders. So,
just so they know.
I mean, they got Debo, which is okay. Debo's okay.
Yeah, and then
I think that he'll benefit from being wide receiver 2 versus wide receiver 1. But I don't know if he's much of a help. Maybe a little bit, but I think they made good signings. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the Cowboys are the Cowboys. I'll go on a Jerry Jones rant here in a second, so I'll just leave that till when we cover that here. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean they got Pickens. I think that is going to benefit their offense. That's going to benefit him. Pickens is going to have a great season, being a 2 with a better quarterback.
We'll see, man.
They had Dak though. I mean that's about it.
They were still mid when they had Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb on the same team.
They're such a mess. It's just sad.
Yeah.
Let's jump in.
I just wanted to remind you of that.
Let's jump into our team by team through the division now. See where we got everyone ranked. Coming in at 4, we got the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Wow, imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Not promising. That's
3-3 in the division, so not too bad in the division. Okay, you're gonna split it. Basically, is what that means.
But 6-11. So they only win 3 games outside their division.
Yeah, yeah. So not very good. And Brody nail in the coffin. No true changes besides getting Pickens. Okay. And they fired McCarthy. Not really, but they did, and they just hired Brian Schottenheimer for whatever reason, as if McCarthy hadn't led you to 3 12-5 seasons.
Yeah. So I don't really know what they were doing there. Because McCarthy's he's
and
not
then,
a bad coach at all.
He's not a bad coach at all. I would agree. I don't think he's going to get you to the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a bad coach. Definitely, I think that you'd be fine without Ryan Schottenheimer. I don't think he's going to be that good of a coach either. But Jerry Jones has got to be the worst owner in the league.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Brody. Did you see about what he said? What he said about the Cowboys being a soap opera? 365 days of the year, and we're the headlines, and even if we're not the headlines, it's still good for the team, or we're not the good headlines. You know what I mean? Still good for the team and stuff like that. Like it's.
What an idiot.
Yeah, he's like basically I'm just doing this for money, okay?
He's like no self.
If we're not, yeah. If we're not bad a little bit, then what are we making? Money? No.
Money?
Yeah, I know. Anyways.
Very true.
Yeah, just not very good. Very poor management.
And then you look at
Jerry
their defense.
Jones.
Sorry, I'm gonna butt in here because as a Seahawks fan, I'd love to hear this. Their defense, DeMarcus Lawrence, right? He's gone. He's on the Seahawks now, and he was good. He's very good. He's older, but he still holds it down. And then Micah Parsons wants out, which is just a mess in itself. And Jerry Jones, I was probably gonna play week 1. Like he's
they're not talking. They're not talking. They haven't talked to each other.
Yeah, that's an awful situation. So
they haven't talked to each other at all.
If they lose Parsons, their defense goes down astronomically. Like he is such a key part to them.
It's a huge part.
And once he's gone, they're kind of screwed. Not screwed. They have an okay defense.
Well, they have problems.
Yeah, that's a big hole.
They have problems. Gone.
And I think keeping him is even worse because then he's gonna be, I'm not gonna play this week, and that just kills team morale. Like it's got to.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know
it's
it's bad.
I'm not expecting to see anything good from him, but as you can see though,
you have his own teammates saying he just needs to pay him. Like CeeDee Lamb said that he needed to be paid what he's due, right? Yeah. So like,
it's just
I don't know.
But as you can see though, they are tied for 4th. They're not 4th. So that means we got another team at 6-11, and it's none other than the New York Football Giants. It's it's. I don't think like a 6-11 is actually a really good improvement from last year, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And
You doubled your wins.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're doubling your wins. That's what you want to see. And
Yeah.
the thing, I don't think they're going to be bad. I just think it's going to be that first year where they're kind of rebuilding now.
Yeah.
And they have a hard schedule.
We'll see.
Like their whole division is better than them, realistically.
Yeah.
They got to play all of them.
And the problem is, too, my big problem with the Giants right now is that your head coach and your GM is in a really poor spot. They're in their 4th year, okay? And, it's sort of like hot seat. You're just, if you don't produce now, then you're fired. So if they have Russ and Jameis start to begin the year, and they just stink it up, they have to put an undeveloped Jackson Dart in to save their job, essentially.
Yeah, and then they can blame it on a rookie for them doing it.
And then you could ruin a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
So
it's just a bad all around. Or not bad, but it's kind of a predicament they're in.
Yeah, it's a poor predicament. It's a less than ideal predicament.
Now, being said, Russ, I'm saying Russ because I'm pretty sure he's their one for right now. He could very well go out there and get them like 9 wins. Well, yeah. I think their ceiling is like 10 wins. I want to say. I can't think of their schedule off the top of my head.
I'd say their ceiling is like 9 wins.
No, I'd say their defense is above average. Is it good? No, but it's above average. It's maybe like a top 20 in the league, right? Which is okay.
That's not above average.
Okay, top 16 in the league.
Okay, there you go. I would disagree with that. That's okay.
They're okay. They can get by. They're not terrible. And then Russ has one competent receiver and an okay running back. I think that's enough. Malik Neighbors is going to put up like 3,300 yards. And then, do they have a tight end? No, I don't think so.
Jared Waller came out of retirement and he's playing for somebody else now.
I think the Jags. No, I don't know. I have no clue. He's playing for someone though. But yeah, like I think Russ could potentially come out and like get just a surprise season, like kind of what Sam Darnold did last year. But is it likely? I would say no. And realistically, I think there's a chance too. Dart comes in, goes on like a 4-game Cinderella run, and then just then he gets hit with like the Eagles twice, and he's like, okay, never mind. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens with the Giants. I think they're actually going to be a very fun team to watch this year. I'm going to pay attention
they'll be
to
decent.
Them. Yeah, they're going to be a fun one. Another team though that's going to be fun to see what happens with is the Commanders. The rookie sensation Jaden Daniels is coming into his 2nd year, and we got him going 9-8, falling back I think a game, 2 games, or 3 games, right?
3 games, yeah.
Yeah, which is not crazy.
It's not crazy. I do think that he will get hit with that same sophomore slump that CJ got hit with. Yeah. It's very common because we've seen you now. We understand what your game is this year, right? So we can get your flaws, we can get everything.
Yeah, so they're gonna be prepped for him now, which I think is gonna hurt them a lot. But I will say too, with Debo, that does open up a whole nother route because he runs the ball too, so that adds a nice extra complexity.
I don't really.
He's not going to be a game.
Part of me doesn't really see Debo as a true threat, but that's
nothing crazy.
That might just be me, but
he's gonna get like 800 total yards, something like that. But yeah, I think they're gonna, and they have a tough schedule too. We got to mention that they do have a pretty hard schedule. So they have
to play the Cowboys twice. Yeah, formidable.
Yeah, you can't get much worse than
the Giants twice, but the real problem is that they're playing the Eagles twice, and
then on top of that, they just have hard divisions they're playing. So it's gonna be we could, I mean, if Jaden Daniels comes out this year and does the same thing he did last year, okay, I can see him coming into that like superstar QB conversation because, like I said, they have tough opponents this year. I think they play like the Chiefs, the Broncos. I got a lot of hopes for the Broncos this year, but I digress. But yeah, I think the Commanders are going to be. I mean, 9-8 is fine. You take that. That could maybe get you to the playoffs. I think it would get them to the playoffs with how we've done our predictions. And I mean, you take that. That's a winning record. That's still good.
I don't know if 9-8 gets to the playoffs. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to look at our stuff we did. But then, obviously number one, that's going to the playoffs. The Philadelphia Eagles. We learned to respect them this year. We gave them 13-4.
Yeah.
5-1 in the division. I think we gave them a loss to the Commanders, I think we gave them a loss to the Giants. I don't know. We gave them some random loss. I think it was the Giants. I think we were we felt it. We just got to. And actually, honestly, outside of their stuff, they do have an easy schedule. It's not a bad schedule. It's not hard, but for the Super Bowl champions, it's like okay. It could be worse, but they get to play the Browns, I think. Yeah. So, unless Shedeur comes out, that's whatever. And then, they still have...
Yeah, Shedeur is not going to be... That's my prediction, okay? We're not even talking about the Browns. Shedeur is not going to be a game changer. That's my prediction.
Yeah. But
I don't believe he's going to be a game changer.
I think the Eagles, though, they still got Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are still going to just hold down that back.
I mean, they're in their second year, so
yeah, it's hard to get footage on them because they're going to lock you down, like how they were last year. Their defensive line is a little weaker. Their offense is the same. They have pretty much the exact same players, and that's just the kind of guys that are going to torch your team. It's unfortunate. They're just too versatile. Saquon, barring injuries, is still Saquon Barkley, and it's just...
You never know, though. This could be Saquon's last year.
It could be like the CMC type thing, where he just goes on this crazy run, then gets injured and done.
Well, the problem is that he isn't Saquon the Madden cover.
That's true. Ooh.
Okay, but not only that, but Saquon has said that he wants to retire early.
Yeah, so this could be his last year, but at the same time, I think if it's his last year, he's gonna go out with a bang. He's gonna give it his all.
I agree.
So I agree. Please the Madden cover. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's rough. Well, let's hope Saquon doesn't go down. But yeah, I mean, I think 13-4 is a pretty fair record for the Super Bowl champs that retained a good portion of their team. And yeah, finally with the standings, Eagles 13-4, Commanders 9-8, and then tied for last would be the Giants and the Cowboys at 6-11. Not crazy.
I think that these are realistic.
Yeah, it's
pretty realistic. I think that if you're not a Commanders fan, you probably can see this being a accurate record prediction.
It's not going to be a crazy one. We didn't go very one or the other like we did in the NFC North video, and you got to go watch that to see what we put for those. But we had a couple that were kind of polar, one on one side, one very far on the other, and I mean, go check that out, see what we thought about those teams. But, I mean, yeah, that's our standings for this. Hopefully y'all agree with that. I'm going to put all the week-by-week stuff in the description with wins and losses per week per team. So if you do want to see, week 8 of the Eagles' schedule, then you can go see that and be like, oh, okay, I have them winning that game too. Or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's all going to be there. And, I mean, if you guys liked what you watched, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like what you watched, still do that. It helps us, and it's free. You're probably going to forget that you subscribed, and it's great. And we make good videos, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
Yeah, we make quality videos. Okay, you got our true feelings and our true predictions right here, and our true takes. Everything that we say is 100% truthful.
Yeah, truthful.
Not. Yeah.
It's not even truthful.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
It's factual.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Yeah, it's just what we really think that this is how it's going to.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So yeah.
I think we call it
authentic. Yeah, I think that's the end, Brody.
All right. Well then, yeah.
Yep. So we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Later.
Later.